Good morning. This is Christine with Christine's DIY at Home, and today I'm going to do what's called green milk recipe. And I actually got the original recipe from Chris Carr. Give a shout out to her because her site, and she is amazing. She has great recipes, she has great information. It is absolutely wonderful. And whenever I make somebody else's recipe to show you, it's because I absolutely love that recipe, first of all, and I will always give a shout out to whoever originated that recipe. So this is Chris Carr. Check her out, she's amazing. But I'm going to show you how to make her green milk recipe. I do kind of alter some recipes slightly for myself because I like my milk a little thinner and things like that, but for the most part, this is her recipe. If you want exact measurements that she does, go right onto her site. Okay, so you start out with 1 cup of almonds. I've already soaked them because I soak them overnight when I'm going to do this. It just kind of opens up the almond, gets rid of a little bit of the phytic acid, and if you've seen my other videos, phytic acid binds to minerals and stops them from absorbing into your body properly. So you want to at least soak the nuts, if not dehydrate them as well, but we're going to be putting them in water, so there's no need to dehydrate them. So 1 cup of almonds soaked overnight. I'm going to go get rid of the water and rinse them. And you just want to rinse them really, really good. And you have 4 cups of filtered water in your blender, and you want a really good high-speed blender. Doesn't really matter what kind you use. If you love your blender, it works great for you. That's all that matters, but it really should be high speed because you're chopping all these nuts for 3 to 4 dates. I think she says 1 to 2 maybe, but I actually do 3 to 4 because I like my milk a little bit sweeter. Make sure they're pitted, nothing on the inside. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, wait till you try this milk. It is so delicious. I don't even really make plain almond milk anymore. I tend to just make this because I always end up adding kale and spinach and stuff to it anyways. So I figured, why not just make it this way all the time, and then when I want it, it's just there. Okay. And she says 1/4 teaspoon salt. I actually like a little bit less because I'm salty enough, I guess. So, and then comes the spinach and the kale. I like to buy the big things of spinach and kale like this because they're just easier. Throw them in the freezer. You don't have to worry about it wilting over 3 or 4 days. So mine is a mix of kale, looks like this, and spinach, looks like this. So I just take a bunch, I use about 2 handfuls of the mix in my green milk. And there we go. That's it. And turn on your blender. It's going to be kind of noisy, so just give me a minute. Doesn't take that long, but I'm going to shut off the video for a minute, and well, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just keep it. Here we go. About that's always good. So you get just a smooth, creamy, yummy green milk. Okay. So if you heard all of that while this was on, okay. Okay, so again, I filter mine through what's called a nut bag, and it's actually called a nut bag. And it is super fine mesh, and it filters out literally every particle. So you can use a regular strainer if you have a fine mesh strainer, something like that, but you're going to want to just gently squeeze the nut bag. You don't want to squeeze it too hard. You just want to keep gently squeezing until you get all the milk out of there. Sometimes you can just kind of twist it a little bit, help it along. Oh, it smells delicious. This is one of those things, I'll just have just a glass of this milk in the middle of the day. I mean, it's super nutritious. Kale, spinach, you know, vanilla, almonds, oh my goodness, you know. I've actually made this with cashews as well, and it came out delicious too. So, you know, you could probably, if you like cashew milk, which I love cashew milk, I find it to be a little bit lighter than almond milk, you can use that too. So just keep squeezing and squeezing until you get every last drop so you don't waste any. All right, that's pretty much all we're going to get there. Okay, and then there is your green milk. It is so yummy. I use it for my shakes. In fact, I'm going to have a little glass right now because it's so delicious, just the milk alone. And then I'm going to make myself a smoothie for breakfast. So, enjoy. See you in my next video.